What's up, everybody? Welcome to Trussville, Alabama. We're in the Birmingham metropolitan area, and you would not believe what I ran into today here in the Birmingham area. My first Cuban. Saw this guy, I'm like, you Cuban, man? And he looked at me, he said, no, you Cuban, man. I'm like, no, you Cuban, man. And yeah, you look like a Puerto Rican to me. And I says, you look like a Puerto Rican to me. And like, you're not Cuban, man. He showed me his hairy arm. I'm like, look at my arm, man. It's hairy, man. I'm Cuban. Man, you ain't Cuban. He's like, man, I'm Cuban, man. And then we looked at each other and agreed that we were both Cubans. Almost a year here in Alabama. 1 year almost. Not quite a year, but almost a year. And I finally run into my first Cuban in Alabama, man. It took long enough. I thought it would take a month or two to run into a Cuban. I didn't realize it'd take a whole year. Months. 8 months to run into, like 8 months to run into a Cuban, so a little bit over 8 months. But I finally meet my first Cuban here, and it was a very Cuban experience. You Cuban, man. And like, no, you Cuban. No, you Cuban. And then, yeah, finally. So Trussville has a population of under 20,000 people. Part of the Birmingham metropolitan area. And we're going to explore here. It is rush hour. They have a Jack's. That's always good. Panda Express. We saw Starbucks earlier when we have to exit. So they have every suburban business you could think of. So this guy's car, man. This guy needs a mechanic. We're in the pickup truck today. I came to get wheels and tires. Oh, that guy's car is noisy. Came to get wheels and tires for my truck. Turns out they sold out of wheels. Looks like there was a tornado come through here. See the tornado damage everywhere?
Yeah.
There's definitely a tornado come through here recently. But I went to get wheels and tires. Oh, both. No, Jim and Nick's. They got a Jim and Nick's.
Yeah.
And they got a Home Depot, man. And Home Depot. I don't know how shaky the camera is compared to normal, but again, we're in the truck today, so it's not going to be as smooth as when we're in the SUV. So you'll have to excuse me.
Up here.
Target. Chili's.
Yeah.
Then the one in Naples close. TJ Maxx. I came all the way up to this metropolitan area to look for wheels and tires for my truck. But with the whole stimulus money, all the wheels and tire shops sold out of everything because everybody was getting their chrome on during the stimulus era. Everybody got their shine on with that stimulus money. Nobody bought land. Nobody took a new class. Most people spent their money on rims and wheels and tires. Jordans, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, we're in Birmingham city limits. How is that even possible? I thought we were in Trussville.
We are.
I guess the city limits here kind of go back and forth a lot. And that's another thing. We're almost to Trussville. Yeah, we're in Trussville, kind of.
Yeah.
There's one small section that is Birmingham city limits. What's back in there, baby? Home Goods. Ultra, Kirkland's Kitchen, Panera, Spectrum. So they got every.
Ironstone Pizza.
A lot of Sherwin Williams over here.
Ulta.
Aldi. Five Brew. What's that?
Hobby Lobby.
Yo, lots of shopping here. Look at all the shopping. They got a lot.
Diner.
Yo, they got a lot of Taco Mama. They're supposed to be really good. Yo, they got a lot of Pinnacle Bank. They got a lot of shopping here.
Yeah.
An incredible amount of shopping.
I like it. It's got trees.
Lots of trees too.
I don't think there's ever been a place with trees I did not like.
Okay. And they're building more stuff over here. Looks like it's got a lot of stuff. Yo, this is actually nice stuff over here. Tire shops. They got everything. Surprised how many different shops they got. They got a lot going on. Dollar General, O'Reilly's. So, dude, this area's got like everything. They got like every store you can think of here.
Captain D's.
So this is kind of like Trussville. This is kind of like the town center here. It's not like a normal town center. It's more like industrial and commercial. And as you can see, kind of rush hour traffic right now. Yes, after 8 months here, a little bit over 8 months, I meet my first Cuban. Like, you Cuban man? He's like, no, you Cuban man. Like, no, you're not Cuban. You Puerto Rican. He's like, no, man, I'm Cuban. Like, you sure you Cuban? Man, look at my hairy arms. I was like, okay, man, you're Cuban. The Cahaba house. That looks neat.
Yeah.
You Cuban man. I'm Cuban. No, you Cuban. Not everybody Cuban. I'm like, hey, Hialeah. How's a Cuban encounter goes like? You ever been to Hialeah? Oh yeah, I got a lot of family in Hialeah. Man, you ever eat coffee? Oh man, todos los días. Yeah, this guy's Cuban. Cubano, man. Slag heap. Very excited. Ooh, a little food truck. Dude, the traffic here is heavy. Quítate de medio, hacer. Quítate de medio, hacer. Heavy traffic here. So we're kind of in the geographic center of Trussville. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Why should it be like Trussville or something? I don't know.
Trussville.
Keeping it true, man. Keep it true. This reminds me of Bonita Springs, the way it's laid out. Horrible traffic. Train's got a lot of traffic. I think let's try to get into the residential neighborhoods, but this is kind of like the center of it. Let's try to hop on over to the residential parts. You Cuban man, quítate en medio, hacer. What's that right there?
Moe's Original Barbecue.
Original, aren't they famous? Moe's Original? I've heard that before. That sounds really familiar.
There's one in Coleman. There's one in pretty much every town so far.
think I can make it over this little wall here?
Yes.
Let's give it a try. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We drove right over that thing. Trussville. I hope it's Trussville. It's mostly white.
We'll get someone to tell us what the pronunciation is.
Oh, you should know. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Trussville sounds about right. So this area is 90-some% white. So it's one of the wider areas of the whole metropolitan area. So this is the white hoods of the Birmingham metropolitan area. Ooh, look at that really nice SUV right there. I love how it's got the fender flares. Nice houses.
I just saw a cat. It looked like the happiest cat I'd ever seen
Yeah.
in my life.
A cat that lives in a white neighborhood, he's got it made. Cat lives in other neighborhoods, it's got a hard life. They don't even let him go inside the house or anything. I know Spanish people treat cats horribly. Afuera! Afuera! It's kind of like, you ever watch that Family Guy episode where Consuela kicks Brian out of the house? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where like Consuela's like their Latin, kind of a maid that cleans the house. And she, you know, Latin people, we keep our animals outside usually, so oh, I like this neighborhood. The style of the houses.
Yeah.
They're like little, I guess these are called Cape Cods too, aren't they? My favorite type of neighborhood. People seem very friendly. They're all talking. Looks like a good area. Looks nice. It's kind of got that hood style, but not the hood crime.
That hood Renaissance
The
style.
hood Renaissance period. Yeah, buddy. But anyways, Consuela, she's like in the cartoon series, she's kind of like the maid and Latino. So she puts Brian, who's like our main character in that TV show, she puts him outside. She's like, afuera, afuera. No, I go inside. And Brian's like, no, no, I don't want to go outside. Afuera, perrito, afuera.
Yeah.
Dude, the TV show was so wrong.
Yeah.
Finally got, oh, look, free stuff. Anything I want to keep. I got the truck finally, okay? We're finally in the truck. I could probably sell those bicycles. Even for scrap metal. I want them. I'm only gonna pass. Why do you always complain about me picking up free crap? What's your problem with me getting free stuff, man?
I don't want to hoard our property.
Bro, we have to. It's scrap metal. It's like money.
Okay.
It's up to $8 a hundred right now. You don't want it?
Sure.
Somebody's got to work around here. Let's show you. It looks like this. Oh, GMC. Definitely sitting. It's got mold on it. Why don't you go knock on the door and see how much I want for it? Maybe they'll like you more than me. So far, I haven't. Nobody's liked me so far. Why don't you try buying the truck? Maybe they'll like you more. You're more a likable person.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a guy, flirt with him a little bit, but like, you know. What you want for it? Try saying that.
What you want for it?
Look slutty when you say it like that. What you want for it?
What do you want for it?
There you go. Louder. What do you want for it?
What do you want for it?
Oh, I love these neighborhoods. Look at these houses. It's like the style of house I like, and they're so spaced out between each other. Totally love it. We're gonna look into the city. Not a fan of the traffic.
Once you get onto the side streets, there's not much traffic.
No, the main street sucks.
But
Millbrook's not any different during the rush hour.
You gotta realize this rush hour everywhere is gonna have problems.
It does have a little bit of diversity. There's a little bit of Spanish and a little bit. My gosh, these houses are pretty. Look at this. Love it. It's like the style of house I love, but then like they're spaced out. They're not on top of each other. You know what I mean? Like there's not too many neighborhoods out there from that age period, you know, where the houses are that spaced out. They're usually right up against each other. So the fact that they're...
So I'm guessing this is on our 2-year radar?
Oh yeah, for a fact.
Which is less than a year and a half away.
These are the type of neighborhoods we like. Yeah, we're a year out. If we're gonna decide to move again. I don't think it matters unless there's something incredible on the market.
Yeah.
I really like these neighborhoods. Look at these little houses. They're like the types of little houses I like. Like they're real cute and charming. And notice I've been trying to take a picture and I haven't been able to because there's so many people outside that I don't want to be rude. But if you pay attention, there's people in all directions. That one's cute right there. They're real cute houses. And there's a lot of people out and about. And they're building new houses in these older neighborhoods. That is a really, really hard thing to find in Alabama. That's where you find, like in Florida, where they're gentrifying neighborhoods. Well, they'll start putting new houses in older neighborhoods. Like, you don't see that everywhere. That's a really good sign for a neighborhood. These houses all have pools too. Yeah, they're kids. I like how much life it's got too. It's not like totally dead. It's kind of like it's got.
Jose.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I'm on the map, maybe you'd be on the map.
If you have the phone, I have no control over it.
Well, if you don't know how to plot it out, I'm plotting this trip as we're doing it. Because I'm the master map-magician. Say it with me. Master map-magician.
Master map-magician.
Master map-magician.
Master map-magician.
Master map-magician.
Master appetition.
Aboritionist. No. What do you call me? Isn't that somebody who like? Would you just call me an abolitionist? What's an abolitionist? You just call me an abolitionist. I don't even know what that means. Abolitionist? That's somebody who eats apples. But put your window down. What? Oh. Ah! Dang it, Katie.
What?
That's Salvadorian food. Put your window down. I'm not even joking. Put it down. I'm gonna get out of the car if you don't put that window down. No, put it down. I'm not playing with you, man. What the crap, bro? I'm gonna get out of the car. I can't breathe. Bro, okay, that's it. That's abusive.
What's abusive?
You are.
How
You know
am
what
I
you did.
abusive?
Help. Gosh, that is horrible. Why would you do that?
Stop exaggerating.
I'm not oh, you think I'm exaggerating? There's no exaggeration here. That was horrible. Dude, me mataste.
You're weird.
Oh, I'm weird. You think I was just gonna ignore that? Like, I couldn't ignore that.
What? Ignore what?
Okay.
Ignore.
First, I'm sure it was audible. Because I heard it. I know they had to hear that. Dang it. How do I get back over that neighborhood? We're stuck in a new neighborhood. I don't want to see these new houses. I want to see like the old school neighborhoods. I'm going to go over here. Church, just take me there. Church, you
turn right onto Edgeview Lane, then turn right onto Edgeview Avenue. UPS access point location may close within 1 hour of when you arrive.
That's fine, Sarah.
Turn right onto Edgeview Avenue, then turn left onto Hewitt Street.
Está fresca, mija, conmigo no, you're so guapo. People actually enjoy our back and forth.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't get that we're playing around. Like, their marriages are that boring.
We make it exciting.
We make our marriage exciting, bro. Like, there's people whose marriages really do suck. Like, there's some people, like, if they told their wives the things that I tell you,
I know.
they'd be like, did you just say that to me? You've got to be kidding me. They're like so uptight, but we're not, we're cool. Okay, that window where it's at, you either gotta raise it up or drop it. You can raise it up. Had a mechanical malfunction here earlier. Is there a hospital here?
I don't know.
Hey. You don't yawn like I do. Stop trying to yawn like me.
I didn't yawn. I just randomly spoke.
I like this neighborhood a lot. Look how pretty this house is, man. It's gorgeous out here.
Yeah.
Chacarone. Stop, you're messing me up, man. You don't even know how the lyrics go. You don't even know how the lyrics go. Chacarone. Chacarone, macaron, do-do-do-do-do. Chacarone. You know where there's houses like this? Clewiston and West Palm Beach. Man, it's pretty. Look at that one. That is gorgeous. War. Here goes that train. War. Man. Gorgeous stuff out here. Decent neighborhoods. Oh, I'm gonna look to the garbage. Anything good in there? Let's see. You need a rake?
No.
Look at these houses, man. I didn't even know these type of neighborhoods existed. Because there's houses like this like in West Palm Beach. You know where there's houses like this? In the south side neighborhood of West Palm Beach. Totally love it. Look at that one right there in the corner. Like that right there. Dude, that is gorgeous stuff. Totally gorgeous neighborhood. What type of, is there a name, if you're watching my videos and you're a little bit more versed with architecture, is there a name for these types of neighborhoods and houses? There's got to be a name. I think they're Cape Cods, but I might be wrong. And the best thing about the city, see, they're building new stuff. And that is a huge plus right there. See how they're building new stuff? And you can hear the train at night. Bro. The fact that they're building new houses in these neighborhoods is incredible. Because they don't build new houses anywhere.
It's gotta pay for.
All the bad stuff you hear about the Birmingham area. A roof. Don't let this car go. I'm gonna flash the light so I know they can go. Bro, this neighborhood is gorgeous. The city is...
They got a huge park for the kids.
Wow. This is really impressive. I didn't really expect it to be this nice. I am in love with this place.
Biking.
Oh, look at this place, man. I love the... This is my favorite style of house. I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely my favorite style house. And they're building the new ones, I guess, to match the neighborhood. You know what this reminds me of? It's like a Miami Springs in Alabama. You know, like, love this neighborhood, man. Lots of families. Looks like a really great area. Beautiful houses, lots of people playing outside with their families. Well-kept yards for the most part. Bro, I love this neighborhood. It reminds me of Miami Springs. Kind of, you know what I mean? Love it. People hanging out on the front porches and everything. It's pretty. Wow, look at that red one. The blue one on this side's pretty. The red one's even prettier. Chacarrón. Chacarrón, macaron. And on almost every block, they're building new houses. Hello. Alright. Okay, they're not friendly. They walked right around our car. Maybe we weren't friendly by walking near them. I'm not sure. I don't know. Do we have to wait for them to walk around us? Why are they walking together, but then they split up? Are they mad at each other? I don't even think they're mad at me. I think they're just mad at life. Okay, now I have to wait for them, though.
Yeah.
Why are they separate? Are they together, or why do they break up? They're so tense they like broke up walking with each other. I'm not trying to be rude. I think they're just rude at life. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. They're building a new house right now. They're building a garage behind that one. I love how they're building new houses to match the neighborhood too. Is it expensive here, babe? Can you look it up? Do me a favor and look it up. Look it up. Hold on. Walk left, east, west.
Look it up with what?
I know. I'm gonna take a picture of this one house and then you can... Wow, these houses are gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. And they're building new houses to match the style, you know? I love it. Here, look up what they're going for here. See if you can find any houses like in this neighborhood. We're on Lake Street right now. Represent the Lake Street. Yeah. Bro. Just gorgeous. Love it. Found 104. No way. That affordable? No way. For real? I got you. Sorry, we got it. That affordable? And they're building new houses in here? Like this one's 104. Find one that's older though. These are newer. Find one that's like older. Ooh, that Benz is fresh. I love all the flowers too. Find one that's older that I would like. You know the ones I like. Find one that I would like. Because those are kind of like, they're not quite in this style, you know? Lots of families out here. It's just a very active neighborhood. I love all the sports cars, Benzes and Beamers.
Does it look like they're on the market right now?
Nothing on the market?
Yeah.
That's why they're building more.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're building more.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the market. Like people, that means people want to live here,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not able to actually do it. Look at these.
Yeah.
Wow. These things are big. I like this area. However, I suspect some of those bigger houses are going to be really, like in that neighborhood there, they're going to be really expensive. These are like mansions almost. Ooh, is that a Porsche? Oh, it is. It's a 928. Dude, it's a 928. Or a 949. What is it? You don't see a lot of those. Yeah, buddy. Listen to that 6.0 roar. Just a shame that we drove all the way up here hoping we were going to get wheels and nothing. They had nothing. I think eventually you're not going to be able to find nothing in the United States. Everything's going to be so hard to get your hands on.
Yeah.
I feel like the United States is heading to the point where even like anything that you need is going to be so scarce that like stuff's going to start getting like really expensive to get your hands on.
Yeah.
I really suspect that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get windy. Do you think that's going to happen or no?
I don't know.
I totally think it's going to happen. I think the United States. Look at the view from up here.
Depends on other countries so much that they can't get supplies.
Yeah, like all, the world's a mess right now as far as getting things. Pretty view from up here too, real pretty, gorgeous views. Oh, it's a little motorcycle. That's cool. That's an expensive car right there. Those Land Rover things. Pretty. Up here. Gotta sneeze. I sneeze. I sneeze. You feel like you have to sneeze, but then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's a horrible feeling. Did you expect this place to be this pretty?
No.
Yeah, it totally caught me off guard. I expected like average Alabama town. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I'm not sure expecting.
you know, I was expecting like average, like Irondale. You know, just like average kind of. Actually, pretty nice. Alabama's kind of like an undiscovered place, man. Like people don't realize how much it's got to offer. And this city does have parks. Can I look at the map again real quick? It does have parks. Look at the listen to the mockingbird here. Deal. Love it. Pretty neighborhoods. This city has a few little parks. It's on the east side of Birmingham. I love the mockingbirds. Lots of people just walking around doing stuff. Love it. Love it. I don't know what the crime rates are out here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Look at the size of that house they're building there. I think it's huge. Yeah, I don't think there's. Oh, this one's for sale right here, is it?
No, keep it quaint.
Oh, keep it quaint. Or what's it called? Cahaba project. Can you do that? Look it up there. Hashtag Cahaba project.
Yeah, and you have some.
I know. Oh, this car passed me on the other side though. Whoa. Sorry, I'm just looking at the houses. Not really trying to be a jerk. There's nobody around on the street, and then all of a sudden they came out of nowhere.
Yep, that's usually how it goes.
I like it. Not too sure I like the people though. They seem like they wouldn't even wave at you. Like they seem like really like yuppity, like kind of like yuppie and kind of like you saw the little car, a little sports car, how it kind of drove around us. Like it knew we were about to get back in the lane and it just decided to grab around us anyways. Keep it quaint is their Cahaba project.
Yep.
Hashtag Cahaba project. Can you look that up? And see what that's about? I think it's about preserving their neighborhood. It doesn't seem as friendly as where we are in Alabama. You know, like where people are like really.
Yeah.
Want some free wood? Oh, that is massive. Dude, look at the size of those oak trunks. Wow. Is that oak? I'm not sure. This city's gorgeous. And we probably haven't even scratched the surface of it. It's probably got a lot more to see. Let's see here. There's a park in the middle here, and then there's a school on the other side. And this is the north side of the city, and there's neighborhoods on the south side, but they look like they might be newer houses. This reminds me a lot of Miami Springs. Like the vibes. Love it. So no, these houses must be worth more because there isn't even anything on the market to begin with, and they're building new houses that look like these. So, can you look up hashtag Cahaba project and see what it's about? It's everywhere, and I'd heard about it. I just hadn't got around to it. Well, we came here for a reason. People have been talking about this place on our channel. Really pretty neighborhood. It's like real friendly oriented too. Like people are just hanging out with their family and kids and stuff. That sports team seems pretty diverse. Put everything in there. Yeah. Speed bump got me. Cahaba project. Keep it quaint. If you got a second, I've got to get a photo of this house right here. What's it about? I gotta get a photo of this house, baby.
It looks like preservation.
Yeah, like neighborhood preservation.
Yeah.
So we'll hashtag that, and then we'll get it on our video.
Yeah.
Look at this one. You know where there are a few houses like this, like that I can remember?
Like they're trying to make sure the houses like those
Stay like this.
stay like this and
They
don't
don't
get demolished.
Yeah, they don't. When they build new houses, that they build them according, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if you're building a new house here,
Yeah.
you know, build it according to the neighborhood layout. Don't build these giant McMansions in these little quaint neighborhoods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I totally get it. Keep it 100, dog. But that's not what they're trying to go for. No, that's Birmingham. That's Birmingham. That's not Trussville. Keep it quaint. I guess if Birmingham were to have a hashtag, it'd be like keep it 100. For sale. Here's one for sale. How do we find out what it's worth?
Sold.
So can you look it up then and see what it sold for?
Recently sold.
See what it sold for. I'm really curious to know what the actual prices are. I suspect it's going to be a lot more than that. The ones you saw were probably like on the outskirts of town or something.
Yeah.
They are pretty. So this is a happening real estate market. I feel like we're back in Florida. This market is on the move. I love to meet up realtors selling houses here. Look at all the cars. They're all like Audis and Beamers and Benzes. Like this neighborhood is on the come up. Like, you sure? Yup. This is an up and coming neighborhood. Dude, I love the houses. And people walking around doing stuff too. Like, oh, loquats. They got loquat. That's the first loquat tree I've seen in Alabama, I think. Anytime you got white women walking around your neighborhood, racist property values. Now, if they're obese, it drops the property value. Not sure how that works. Hey, don't ask me. That's what my realtor told me. Just kidding. They're not allowed to say that. Can you imagine if like there were no laws? 240, but that's not even. That's not like a stylish, like, oh, they're looking quaint house. You're looking for the ones that are quaint. They gotta look quaint. They gotta look. There has to be some. There's literally none on the market. That's what. This one's $315. Okay, so they're not cheap. That's for sure.
And whoever has them is holding on to them for dear life.
Yeah, they're holding on to it. They're not selling them. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, when they're building new houses, to match the neighborhood, that lets you know that there's definitely a market for them, and that it's a desirable neighborhood. Which is weird because we haven't seen too many like incredibly desirable neighborhoods like in Alabama.
Like that's new, but it looks nice.
But they build it according to the style. Yeah, a lot of these are new, but they're built to fade into this neighborhood. You know, look, they got the right idea. I love how look at the cars that are in here. It's all Beamers and Benzes and like Audis and stuff. Except for this guy, he's got the right idea. Look how many Benzes and Beamers and Audis and stuff. Like you rarely even see that crap in Alabama. It's a happening neighborhood. What's happening? What's up? Patron, baby, yeah. Huh? Okay. What? Okay. Huh? Lil Jon and Eastside Boys. We all like to see. Dude, I cannot believe how nice this neighborhood is. Art literally impressed me in a good way. In a good way at that. Look at that one, like where the shingles are like kind of faded. I gotta say, I'm really impressed by this place. Quítate del medio a cene. Quítate del medio a cene. Quítate del medio a cene. And it keeps going like in all directions. Really pretty, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably one of the nicest suburbs we've seen of Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. At least one of the most, and there's probably other ones we just haven't got around to them. Like Birmingham, people don't realize how many neighborhoods Birmingham has, and that like the vast majority of those neighborhoods have their own. Can I see the camera? Taking pictures of these for a little project I'm doing later. People don't realize how cute and charming some of these Birmingham areas are. And like how many neighborhoods, like not only the city, but then you got like all these suburbs, like it's probably got like 60, 70 different neighborhoods. All of them got different stuff going on, you know? It's a very, very architecturally diverse area. There's so many different things going on in the city. And when I say city, I mean like a metropolitan area. Like it's so much going on in this area. That guy looks tough. You see that guy? It looks like if you said let's fight, he'd be like, let's go. Not even I want to fight that guy. He didn't look tough. You see how tough that guy looked? He looked tough. He looked like he'd be up for a fight too. You want to fight? Probably the sweetest person you ever met in real life. Yeah. That's what happens when people when they look like that, and nobody ever wants to fight them. So they just become like the gentlest, nicest people. Because like, who's gonna want to fight that guy? You see how big a build he is? It looks like he could be watch him be like a football player. Probably, yeah. He looks like Ben and Aaron, you know, like Ben and Aaron? He looks like Ben. Why should be one of our subscribers? I've been watching your videos since day one, man. And I saw your comments about me. I'm unsubscribing right now. We've actually done that. Yeah. We've cracked jokes on people. We used to do that at first when our channel was small. We cracked jokes on people. And then one day the guy was like, dude, you're making fun of me. I'm unsubscribing. I'm like, oh no. We're getting a lot of followers. It's weird.
The guy, the Subaru.
Oh, the New Yorker. Yeah, the New Yorker. Yeah, we were we're in Naples and there's a Subaru with a New York license plate. And
Here's how it is. Everybody likes when somebody else makes fun of someone else.
but when it's you,
And when it's you,
oh,
it's the worst thing
yeah.
ever. Yeah.
yeah, buddy, he's got the right idea. Make noise, get women. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's funny to laugh at other people, but then when you're the butt of, and this was the person that,
Yeah.
or that we had this one girl, remember the girl that used to follow us? She was from Florida,
Yeah.
and she used to love talking smack about other neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And one day we went to her city and her neighborhood,
Oh,
and she was like, my neighborhood's not like that. I'm like, weren't you laughing at all the other neighborhoods that were ghetto? Oh, but
yeah. Oh,
yeah, it couldn't be your neighborhood. So you're okay with sitting here and making fun of other people's neighborhood, but what about when it's your neighborhood that's being made fun of? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, wanna go to the water treatment plant?
Not particularly.
What do you mean not? This is a place where everybody's stuff goes, man. Everybody contribute to this. Everybody, and I gotta put my window up because I don't want to get a copyright strike. It's
Are you
stupid.
you or
Everybody in this
the
city,
frog?
look, everybody in this city has contributed to that water treatment plant in some way or another. It's like a smell that the whole city generates all together. That's like the first thing we should do with these city tours. Go to the water treatment plant and smell it, and just feel the city out like that. You know, like no. All right, we'll just keep doing drive rounds. Never mind. Not all ideas are golden, Katie. Not every idea is gonna be a good idea. I like the city. I think they should build more stuff on this side too, though. They're starting to.
That was the weirdest thing
barbecue.
you could have ever said.
Not all ideas are golden ideas, Katie. Not every idea is gonna be a good idea, but it's still an idea. It's a nice little suburb.
I'd rather go to any neighborhood in a city than a water treatment.
Well, I mean, that's everybody in the city's contributed to it. It's kind of like a masterpiece where everybody puts a little bit into it. Like, you know, the hospital when they paint the ceiling tiles, and it's like hundreds of different people painted that ceiling tile, and each person picked one. It's kind of like that, but nastier.
What are you on today?
Oh man!
Do I need to drive?
Oh, look at that Chevy truck. It's just sitting there. How could you do that to a Chevy, man?
Yeah. Actually, I don't like driving the truck, and I have not driven the truck.
You're gonna be driving it home. I'm tired.
No.
Like the accelerator on this truck is so hard, and like my leg hurts. I feel like I've gone on a jog. I don't know if I can like spray that with WD-40 or something and make it get a bit softer. It's as hard as a rock.
Because we never use it.
Yeah. Well, for work and stuff.
Yeah.
My leg hurts. Like, you're definitely driving back tonight. Well, bro, what are your thoughts on this place, babe?
I don't want to drive the truck.
About this town. Forget about the truck.
I don't want to drive the truck.
We now have a bunch of people who follow us to hear us argue.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even interested in, like, what we're doing. They're just here for, like...
We're their reality TV.
We're a reality TV. We should, like, totally, like, step it up. Like... I don't know. Bring some drama, like, is that a pigeon loft?
No.
Or an ugly shed?
Ugly shed.
Ugly shed. We have like a line of cars behind us. It's 30 miles an hour, but it doesn't seem like anybody around here wants to go that fast.
Yeah, no one wants to go
Oh,
in.
that house is pretty too. This is a pretty house right here.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright guys, so that's the video. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And that is a tour of Trussville. Stop, dude. Trussville, Alabama. Hope you guys liked it.